In this tutorial, you'll learn everything you need to set up your app before you start your first dive. The first thing you need to do to set up your account is to download Oceanic Plus from the Apple App Store. You can download the app either from your iPhone or your Apple Watch Ultra. Once you've downloaded the app, open the app on your iPhone and sign up for an Oceanic Plus account. After accepting the licensing agreement and privacy policy, you'll then be able to sign up for a free account with your Apple ID. You are now greeted with a welcome screen. Tap Onboarding and follow the instructions. First, create a profile with your name, picture, and emergency contact number. Make sure you hit Save at the top of the screen before moving on. Next, add your dive experience and certification level. You can also input your diving certification number and take a picture of your certification card. Now it's time to choose a subscription plan. Oceanic Plus offers a variety of plans for all types of divers depending on your dive frequency. Plans range from daily, monthly, and annual and allow full access to all features the app has to offer for scuba diving. Oceanic Plus even has a family plan for those who dive regularly, with those on their family sharing through their Apple IDs. There is also a free version which gives you access to snorkeling mode and tracks depth, water temperature, dive time, and compass settings. This mode even gives you access to the dive logbook. This plan is perfect for those who enjoy recreational snorkeling. Once a plan is selected, the next step is to allow the Oceanic Plus app to access your Apple Watch Ultra for GPS and sensor information. Just tap Allow on the on-screen prompts. The last step is to activate Oceanic Plus on your Apple Watch Ultra and sync your onboarding data from your iPhone to your watch. Make sure you've downloaded the Oceanic Plus app on your Apple Watch Ultra before completing this step. Tap Done when the sync is complete. Before starting to dive, you'll want to check and customize your dive settings to your liking. On the Apple Watch Ultra, open the Oceanic Plus app. On the main menu, scroll down and tap on the Settings option. Units of measurement can be changed by tapping on the General Settings tab and scrolling through each option. Next, let's have a look at how you change your dive settings and customize your alarms. Depending on what type of dives you regularly do, you can change your preferred dive type auto-launch defaults to when entering the water. You have the option of choosing scuba diving or snorkeling. Starting with your scuba dive settings, you can change your conservatism levels. Please note the default setting is on 0, which is the least conservative setting. Pressing gradient factors allows you to modify your conservatism. If you prefer, changing to +1 or +2 will increase the level of conservatism. You also have the ability to further customize the gradient factors. We recommend not adjusting gradient factors unless you've received proper training. The next setting is for adjusting your PPO2. PPO2 stands for the partial pressure of oxygen, which is affected by your current depth or atmospheric pressure. The maximum PPO2 allowed in dive mode is 1.4. If you prefer to lower your maximum PPO2 exposure for the device, you can select that setting here. Otherwise, the default setting is 1.4. Now let's look at the next series of scuba settings. Gas. This is where you can switch from diving air to diving nitrox, if enabled, and the nitrox mix being used. Finally, let's take a look at customizing your alarm settings. Your watch can warn you of a violation with both a visual indicator and haptic alert. You have the option to toggle these notifications here for target dive time, target depth, low/no decompression time, and low water temperature. An important note here is that target depth is a different alert from when you're reaching the maximum operating depth of the Apple Watch Ultra, which is 40 meters, and your gas maximum operational depth. Now that you've customized your preferred dive settings, let's plan your first dive. On the watch main menu, choose the No Deco Planner card. First, input how long from now your next dive will be. You can also change your gas from air to nitrox. For this demonstration, we're choosing air for the gas type. Now you can change your target depth with the plus or minus icons. As you change your target depth, your node decompression time will change accordingly. It's important to note both your Apple Watch Ultra and your iPhone can plan your dive, but the iPhone app also has a detailed location planner. Here you can select your dive site on a map and you'll be able to see weather forecast, tide conditions, water temperature, UV exposure, and more, all up to 3 days ahead of time. Now that you've installed the app, created your account, and personalized your settings, you can move on to the next tutorial called During Dive. Thank you for watching this tutorial. You can get additional information by watching other tutorials or going to our FAQ page at www.oceanicworldwide.com/Oceanic Plus. Enjoy every day, every dive with Oceanic and Oceanic Plus.